Very good morning to all of you students. Poem number 7 we are going to start in this video. The name of the poem is When I Set Out for Lyonesses. Thomas Hardy has written this poem and it is very interesting as well as different poem. 3 stanzas this poem has, but very deep meaning this poem has. So let's start this poem. Please keep a textbook with you. It is on page number 103. When I set out for Lyonesse. Set out means start journey, or you can say visit. As a young apprentice, architect, British poet and novelist Thomas Hardy once visited a parish to supervise the restoration of a church. Parish is a name, parish means a local church. Restoration it means repairing. So here this Thomas Hardy is when he was young apprentice architect. At that time he just visited a local church, and he was there appointed as a supervisor there. So he just went there and supervised everything. There was a restoration of church. It means there was that church and that church was damaged, and that's why church was being repaired. On his return from the parish, people noticed 2 things about him. So when he just went there, he was relaxed. He was thinking something else. But when he just came back from that church, people noticed 2 things in Thomas Hardy. A new glow in his eye and a crumpled piece of paper sticking out of his coat pocket. So 2 things were there when he just came back from that visit of church. So his face was glowing, his eyes were glowing, and there was one crumpling paper sticking to his coat. That paper, it is recorded in one of his biographies, contained the draft of a poem. You are going to read that very poem inspired by a visit to a place which the poet calls Lyonesse. So what was that paper about? So that paper was something like a biographical article or biographical written statement of the poet, and here we have that paper's content here in this poem. And he was inspired to write that autobiography by visiting this place. Here we have this Lyonesse is something like an imaginary place. See, we can say that one review of this. So let's start the poem. When I set out for Lyonesse, 100 miles away. So that place, this Lyonesse is not near to that poet's house, but that place was very far from poet's house, means 100 miles away from there. The rime was on the spray, and starlight lit my lonesomeness. when I set out for Lyonesse 100 miles away. So that Lyonesse, that place was 100 miles away from that poet's place. So the rhyme was on the spray. Rhyme, we have here another word. Before that we have Lyonesse. In Arthurian legend, the mythical birthplace of Sir Tristram in England believed to have been submerged by the sea. Here an imaginary place. As I told you that this is an imaginary place. In this poem, this Lyonesse is an imaginary place. See, the mythical birthplace of Sir Tristan. So it is believed that this Lyonesse is a mythical, means very ancient birthplace of Sir Tristan in England. And it is believed that this place has been Sir Tristan in England believed to have been submerged by the sea, and it is believed that this place has been submerged into the sea. And see, this is an belief. We don't have any proof regarding this, and that's why here in this poem, this is an imaginary place. Okay, that rhyme word that we will write after that. Before you note down this, rime means frost. When I set out for Lyonesse 100 miles away, rhyme was on the spray. On the spray means leaves and branches of tree. It means foliage. So we can say that it was in winter time and that leaves and branches of the trees were full of frost. So it was midnight or it was a winter very cold time. Starlight lit my lonesomeness. Starlight means that light from the sky. or we can say light from the stars. That is called starlight. Lonesomeness. It means depressive or sadness. So poet was so depressed, poet was so lonely when he visited this parish, and he just here telling that starlight lit my lonesomeness, means he was alone and he was lonely, and there was starlight, means light from the sky. When I set out for Lyonesse 100 miles away, and when he just set out, when he just visit that place which is 100 miles away. Second stanza, what would bechance at Lyonesse? Lyonesse, bechance means happen, chance to happen. So what would happen there? The poet is telling, while I should sojourn there, sojourn means stay. So when he stayed there at that church, so what would happen? No prophet durst declare, nor did the wisest wizard guess. Durst means dared. It means something has happened there, something was changed into poet's soul as well as in poet's mind. And poet is telling that thing could not be described by anyone. Means no prophet durst declare. Means not any single person or not a prophet. Means any priest has dared to explain that or to just give words to that feeling of mine. Means something has happened, something has changed in me, and that is just undescribable, or we can say that is just what any priest could not say. Nor did wisest wizard guess. Wisest wizard means juggler, magician, or it is not anybody's cup of tea, any magician's cup of tea to describe that thing, that what was changed in me after visiting that parish. What would bechance at Lyonesse while I should sojourn there? So it was impossible for any wise man, it was impossible for any learned man, any juggler, any magician to describe or to guess what would happen with me at that local church. Stanza number 3. When I returned from Lyonesse with magic in my eyes. So when he just went to visit that place, he was empty-eyed, he was lonely, he was depressed, and he was sad. But when he just came back after visiting, magic was there in his eyes, all marked with mute surmise. Surmise means imagination. Please you note down this, after that we'll go. all marked with mute surmise, my radiance rare and fathomless. Radiance means glow. And fathomless so deep that the depth can't be measured. So all marked with mute surmise, mute imagination, means all people were guessing that what would happen with me in that church. My radiance rare, there was a rare glow on my face, and that radiance or that glow was so deep that no one could understand or measure that depth of that. When I returned from Lyonesse with magic in my eyes. So something is there, some magic is there in poet's eyes. Everybody noticed that, but not a single person was there who can identify, who can measure the depth of that thing, depth of that magic. So something has been changed after visiting that. Here we have completed this poem. You please note down these 3 words. After that I will give you some of the theme of the poem. Here I am going to tell you or going to give you summary of the poem, okay? Write with me. He was a young architect A poet, Thomas Hardy, was a young architect when he visited Paris. He was the supervisor of the renovation of the church. The work was being there. it was 100 miles away. It was very cold winter. When he visited. He was all alone there. He just had a light from stars. When he was going there, he was sad. But when he came back, there was a change in him. So when he just went there, he was sad. And when he came back, there was a change in him. Please you note down. Still we have one more paragraph. Second paragraph. His eyes were glowing. Which was not measured by any magicians or any priest. Only poet could feel the essence of that change. We can say that it was spiritual power from the nature he had gotten. So this is the summary of the poem. Please you note down that. After that I will give you homework. Please note down. You have to write new words and summary of the poem in your book. Okay, we'll meet again in next video with new unit. Till then, take care. Bye.